WA Police Minister Rob Johnson defended current police pursuit policies. The opposition accused the Premier of wasting taxpayers' money on the High Court challenge towards carbon tax. Thanks for your company.
Also in the news tonight, Leung will meet with the Hong Kong Pan-Democrats, and the Democratic Party announced their election plans.
This is the Evening News.
Good evening. The Police Minister Rob Johnson has expressed his deep sympathy to the family whose mother was killed after a police car ran a red light and crashed into her Toyota Corolla during a pursuit of a stolen vehicle. The police are still looking for the driver. Meanwhile, Shadow Police Minister Michelle Roberts has called for an urgent review on the police pursuit policies. State political reporter Shibs has more.
A 50-year-old woman was killed after the car she was driving was hit by a police vehicle in Daniela on Thursday morning. The police car allegedly ran a red light while in pursuit of a stolen vehicle when it hit the white Toyota Corolla she was in with her daughter. They were rushed to the hospital, but the mother died a short while later. Police later found the stolen car abandoned in East Perth, but have not yet located the driver. Shadow Police Minister Michelle Roberts has called for an urgent review of police pursuit procedures, suggesting that a stolen vehicle does not warrant a high-speed pursuit.
A stolen car and what occurred yesterday, to me, would seem to be a case where a high-speed pursuit, I'm not talking about not pursuing vehicles at all, but a high-speed pursuit where you go through red lights would seem to me to be extraordinary. The fact of the matter is that yesterday, one family lost a vehicle, another family lost a person. Now, those two things cannot be compared.
WA Police Minister Rob Johnson has expressed his sympathy to the family whose mother has died, but defended current police policy, saying that police policies are reviewed constantly.
Can I say, first of all, there is a review after every high-speed pursuit. Everyone, and also a review every 3 months that takes place by a specific committee. The last time there was a major review of the policy in relation to emergency driving was completed in July of 2010. And that was under this government. Prior to that, there had been no major review of policy at all for decades.
Shibs, DHK News.
The opposition's Shadow Treasurer Ben Wyatt has accused the Premier Colin Barnett of a political stunt. Mr Barnett attended an interview with ABC Radio where he admitted that the High Court challenge on carbon and mining tax is not likely to succeed. Mr Wyatt said the Premier should not be using taxpayers' money to fund this legal challenge.
If Colin Barnett wants to go down that path, then the Liberal Party can fund that particular frolic of his own. It's extraordinary that he would even still want to spend what may very well be hundreds of thousands of dollars of taxpayers' money on a High Court challenge that he now says is unlikely to succeed.
A daily shopkeeper at the Perth train station appealed to the state government for help after Perth's CityLink project has ruined his business income. Mr Ong admitted that he is losing $1,000 a week after the demolition of the footbridge, but he expressed his wish to continue the family business until the concourse will be pulled down by 2014.
This little deli store at the Perth train station's footbridge is very likely to say goodbye by the end of May this year, after being here for more than 20 years. The footbridge connects between Northbridge to Perth train and bus terminal was demolished last August after construction began on the Perth Link project. The owner of the shop, Mr. Ong, will be retiring in 2 years and wishes that the state government will let him stay and reduce the rent as he suffered a loss of $1,000 a month due to reduction in human traffic.
It's very, very sad, When we spoke to Transport to reduce the rent, all they do is threatening to get rid of us, But at the end of the day, I said to them, come on, I've been here nearly 20 years. I supported you all.
Shadow Transport Minister Ken Travis has accused the government and the Transport Minister Troy Barswell of showing no compassion towards family-run businesses and asking the Premier to intervene.
It shows a government that just does not care about small family-run businesses. We should be helping and supporting those, and when circumstances change, we should be assisting them with a reduction in their rent in these circumstances. There was an opportunity for a win-win here. What we're going to see is a lose-lose. The government will get no money, and we will see this space taken over by vandals and antisocial behaviour.
Although the Premier expressed his regret about Mr. Ong's loss, he stated that sacrifices needed to be made for the Perth City Link project, as it will become the focal point in the CBD for the next 100 years.
To achieve a great civic and municipal improvement like that, there is going to be disruption. There's disruption to motorists, there are disruptions to business. I regret that, but it is part of the cost of building this great central square in Perth and sinking the rail line and connecting our city with Northbridge.
Timothy Seow, DHK News.
The West Australian Ballet finally has a new home after Premier Colin Barnett officially opened the new facility last Thursday. The City of Bayswater has shown its commitment to the arts by spending $4.3 million purchasing the heritage-listed building. Another $1 million was given to the ballet company to assist the fit-out of the new structure.
The West Australian Ballet has moved to its new home in Maylands, with the support from the State Government, Lottery West, the City of Bayswater, the Department of Culture and Arts, along with some companies from the private sector. The WA Ballet is celebrating its 60 years anniversary, and the opening of the facility has added importance to the historic celebration. The Premier Colin Barnett gave credit to the City of Bayswater, which will own the building.
This is a wonderful moment for what is Australia's oldest ballet company, 60 years old this year. And it provides a spacious environment with studios, rehearsal areas, room for production, costumes, even a gymnasium. So I think it's a very great achievement for the West Australian Ballet.
The City of Bayswater Mayor Terence Kenyon said it is a fantastic and perceived the opening as a magical day.
I think it's actually a brilliant place to have the ballet company here in Bayswater, because it's actually going to work with our community. And the city's got a vision to have the multicultural arts and different things in this area, and this is one part of it which is going to be tremendous for our city.
Cassandra Dawes, DHK News.
Chief Executive-elect Seow Leung will meet with the Pan Democrats next Monday, according to Labour Party Chairman Lee Cheuk-yan. National Security Legislation Article 23 and the future nomination entry for chief executive candidates will be at the centre of the discussion. He will suggest that the candidates need to have over 100,000 public nominations before they can join the race. It is understood that Seow Leung will also meet the Liberal Party on the coming Wednesday.
The Hong Kong Democratic Party has unveiled their plan for the Legislative Council election in September. It is reported that both veteran and newcomers will represent the party to join the race. Chairman Albert Ho and Vice Chairwoman Emily Lau will contest the constituency seat, while legislator James To will team up with District Councillor Andrew Wan to contest the super seat. Kowloon West will be contested by Dr Helen Chung, and New Territories West will be contested by Josephine Chan. The party said the plan is not finalised and it may change.
For the last time, sport is next with Shibs with more news about Perth Glory.
Thanks, guys. Perth Glory have clinched the second grand final berth after a dramatic penalty shootout win over the Central Coast Mariners at the Blue Tongue Stadium on Saturday night. It was a cruel defeat for the Mariners as they wasted a penalty and a barrage of opportunities to win the game in regulation time. The score ended 1-1 and midfielder Michael McLeachy was the unfortunate man to miss for the Mariners as he blasted his penalty high over the crossbar. Perth skipper Jacob Burns converted the winning spot kick to send Glory into their first A-League Grand Final, where they will face Brisbane Roar at the Leung Park on April 22nd. And tonight is the final edition of Sports on Evening News. Many past and present DHK reporters have come before me, and on behalf of everyone, I'd like to thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure bringing you the exciting world of sports. I will be on a 3-week break, but when I return, I will bring you more news on politics every week. So see you then. Back to you, Ivan, Anna.
Thanks, Shibs. Enjoy your holiday.
And that is how the world looks tonight.
From the Perth News Desk, good night.
Good night.